Hello everybody, it's Harbinger. This is Wingspan on Steam. We are doing something a little bit different this time, and that is we are going to play just the base game without any of the expansions, and we also remove the ravens, and we're gonna have some house ruling that we are not gonna play the killdeer, the Franklin gull, or the wooden duck. Why is that, you might ask? Well, there is a tournament coming up that I am going to participate in, and that is the rule set there. It's the base game without the 5 most powerful birds, and I'm just going to prepare. This is also the hardest bot, and I think something has been tweaked because he feels a lot faster now than he used to be. So let's take a look at our opening hand here. I like a lot of what I'm seeing here. Only one worm in the bird feeder means that the Northern Flicker probably isn't that good of an opener, and if it's not a good opener, you shouldn't keep it. The Northern Cardinal is food advantage, which is very great. Brewers Blackbirds eats one of the foods they produce, so it's also a good keep. It's just in general a good keep to keep these guys if you have some sort of plan to how to activate them. And a Villet, not something I usually consider playing when playing the expansions, but in the base game it's actually pretty okay, because it allows you to just get down a very cheap bird in the wetlands, and if you don't have anything available in the wetlands, you can only draw one card a turn, while if you have another card there, you can draw one card and sack an egg to draw a second card, and that ability is actually pretty good. So I'm going to take these 3 birds at least, I think. Then it's the bobolink. Do we want to take this? If we take this, we can't take enough food to play the Northern Cardinal without taking food, so I don't think we do, but we can at least take a slight look at the bonus cards here. Ecologist should be 6 points if we play our cards right, so but that also forces us to go for at least 3 in each habitat. Cartographer can give us 7 if we have stuff like that going on. We need 4 birds with terms. We do have the Northern Cardinal already here, so it could be worth it for us to maybe go for Cartographer instead of Ecologist, but Ecologist is just guaranteed 4 points and pretty much guaranteed 6 points, and it also opens up that we can play just whatever birds, while this thing wants us to take very specific ones. Over here we have access to, if we get to draw them up early enough, the Yellow-rumped Warbler, Northern Mockingbird, 2 very decent birds that also eat cherries of the Northern Cardinal. I would love to get either of them. I'm not going to go heads over heels to pick them up immediately, or I would at least have to have a think about it. Let's just pick this first here and see what happens. Okay. So the benefit of waiting until after the Willet is that we can draw 2 cards in a single action, but to actually get to that part, we will have to play the Northern Cardinal, draw food, play Villet, lay eggs, and then at the 5th turn we get to draw 2 cards. And while all of this is happening, we also kind of want to have out the Brewers Blackbird so that we can get some eggs onto this guy as well, because that's the first round and goal. So the question is, do we actually do this, or do we do anything else? Another thing we can do is pick up Yellow-rumped Warbler this turn. Second turn we play the Northern Cardinal. Third turn we take food, use the cherry to play lay eggs, use the cherry to play the Yellow-rumped Warbler, have 2 stuff here. Then we can draw 3 foods, and we can cycle the Willets if need be. It should give us enough time to play out Brewers Blackbird and get 3 eggs on it. Bad thing about that is that we won't be having anything here. So I'm not too sold on picking up these. If it had been a card that lets you cycle cards in the grasslands, that's completely different because those cards are extremely good for us. But I do think this is the initial play here, and our goal is to just get food, play the willet, and get to draw some cards off that and take it from there. Okay, we take the... If we take a worm... No, we take the fish, because then the worm might be able for us later. So, fish is for the billet, worm is and the cherries either for the Brewer's Blackbird or for either of these two guys, dependent on if we get them. Thank you for the free food. That actually makes stuff a lot easier for us. That means we can, in theory, also play out brewers now. And if we do, we can lay one egg on a willet. We can lay all the eggs on this guy, and then we can don't need to lay a second egg here. How likely is the opponent to gift us even more food next turn? They're decently likely. They can only draw one of these, and to be honest, getting either is fine by me. So let's just play out brewers now. Lay two eggs on this guy. We can't activate it, but that is fine. We can then spend those eggs to draw twice. Okay, we can even get a third egg here. I don't want that though. I want to be able to play out this guy if we get it. So let's just do this for now. Keep the grain in reserve so you can play the yellow ramped. And get some plants from here. Okay. Do we pick up the Northern Mockingbird as well here, or do we take a random card? Because if we take a card we intend to play, we can't cycle it. I think maybe we should have sacked over to the Brewers. We could have done this twice and still played a bird pretty faster, but I'm going to we're gonna eat one egg here and draw another card here. That way we no free stuff. That way we can cycle the Dixisel to the yellow ramped and pick up either the spotted or the northern, dependent on what we decide to do. And we even get another grain here from the opponents. They are just way... hang on. Okay, yeah, so we're getting more eggs back. Maybe we don't care too much about another Mockingbird, and we just cycle the Dixisel into this guy. And start of the next turn we can draw some new cards, and then we can I think that's the better line. We want to go here anyway. I don't think we need to sack a grain here. We just sack this card, get it in there, and then we draw more cards and we trade that egg back, and basically we did this action via this action. Okay, American Robin. That's a really high priority for us. It's a tuck cycler in the habitat we really want to have those cards. And I think we also pick up the Ring-Billed Gull. Both of these cards eat cherries, which is really good for us. So I think we're gonna be really happy with these two pickups. Only bad thing is that we currently don't have any cards on hand that we do want to cycle. So we probably draw cards once more. Baltimore Oriole is also a really potent card for us. He eats 2 of the foods we get for free, and yeah, I think this is okay here. Brant isn't the worst thing in the world either, because we can play this out just now and get lots of surplus cards that we can use to use the cycle here later. And yeah, Franklin's Skull. In this edition, we can't remove Killdeer and Franklin's Skull and Wood Duck, but they are not a part of the cards we are allowed to play in the tournament coming up. So I'm not going to play this guy, but I do think I am going to pick him up here, and I'm just going to treat it like a bird. I'm not intending to play because we need fodder. Playing the Brant is actually okay in the base game. It's basically like take a draw 3 action, but you also get 3 points. And yeah, you lose some food to do it, but it's okay. All right. The bad thing about that is, of course, that it reveals a lot of potential good cards to the opponent. There we get some more grains. Okay, I think next priority is to play the American Robin, or maybe we want to play the Baltimore Oriole so we can just get even more cherries. I think that's also good. Let's take all the food we need to play it, and then we can cycle unplayable cards. And I think 2 of these Tuck Eggers is a little bit excessive, since we basically need to do an entire wetlands action here just to get one of these, and I think just doing more egg actions instead of doing more wetlands action is probably better. Okay, I'm gonna take the painted bunting. I think bonus cards is pretty good, and this gives us 5 more points as well. The high food cost is not that bothersome, since we are going to be really high on the amount of food we're gaining, plus we are getting some free grains from the opponent every now and then, and yeah, it doesn't really scare me that much. Then we are going to, since we don't have any eggs, we need to do this first. Let's sack 1 grain, try to put eggs into all habitats. I don't think are we ever playing the red-breasted nuthatch? I don't think we are. If we are going to play this guy, then this guy is going to cost 2 eggs, or this guy is going to cost 2 eggs. It's basically we're increasing the egg cost for either of these birds by 2. And it's a net 2 points, and we net 0 points for playing it, and we would need to also pay a card and a food. Yeah, this is the most likely candidate to just get turned into an egg. That way we can play you out and still have a set of 3 eggs left, so we are getting points from this bonus round. And yeah, as you probably can tell, I'm try-harding a little bit more now that I am prepping for this tournament I am going to be a part of. I kind of feel I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, because I'm kind of known in my friend group as the guy that's pretty good at this game. And I also feel I kind of need to perform at this tournament to not misguide all my friends that think I am good at this game. So what do we take here? We're getting cherries from these guys. These guys can eat almost whatever, and I do think picking up just a grain and a worm for the bunting is not the worst idea in the world here. What are we cycling though? Are we ever playing the common loon? Playing the ring build girl and chucking one card and drawing one more card is 1 point short of the common loon. And this guy just has the ability to eat whatever, so he's much more flexible. So I think the common loon is the least likely to see play here. I'm just going to draw a random card, which hits a 9-pointer, and I think we are okay with playing this guy if it fits the food. But I also do think we should prioritize trying to make the grasslands pop pretty soon. And we are alone with a set here. That's some nice 5 points. Yes, thank you. Now, we currently have no eggs on correct birds for the upcoming goal, but that's also a reason that the Baltimore Oriole is going to be a really good hero for us this game. He is a star nest, and just one star nest fixes all of these nest specific egg tasks, and that's really great. Okay, let's do that. Then it is a case of do we play one more bird here, or are we fine? I think a better thing is just play the ring build girl, get to draw some more cards before we are starting to churn out activations over here. So I'm gonna do that. We do know we want at least one more bird here for ecologist, and I do think that this guy is the better one. Yeah, let's just pay with these. Leaves us one worm and one grain afterwards. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Eat some eggs. Oh yes, it does. Never mind. And we're really close to playing either of these. So playing this guy is basically like playing this guy and scoring 4 points from the bonus card. So they are about equally good. Okay, we are sacking the final egg to draw a third card. I think this will be the final time we activate wetlands this game. So just being consistent with or not overdrawing is usually a really good indicator that you will score well in the base game. Because we now have 5 cards in our hand. We do know we want to take some more food, and there's like 8 turns left in the game. So every time we do an action, except 3, we can spend the card and be happy about it. I think we start with just going here so we don't forget to do that. And there is no other places where we specifically want to have eggs. So I'm just gonna spread them around in case we play out this guy and we get Ulagist or something. We're gonna cycle the Eastern Kingbird. No, this is not cycling. This is spending. Oh, wait, no, it's cycling, and then it is spending. And I do think the Hummingbird probably is not worth playing. It might be worth more playing than the Down and Woodpecker. This is if we are going up there, and we're not going up to 5. We don't have. Maybe we do. Okay, do this. In case we could consider playing Down and Woodpecker into the American Woodcock, and we do Painted Bunting in the grasslands and our barn. Okay, no, never mind. We only have 1 here. Okay, so we can straight up play the Painted Bunting in where we are here now. I think that's a good idea. Spend that egg since they have limited egg space. And what are we looking at here? Bird that eat fish. So we can either take this and have a 17% chance to draw a card that every time we draw a card that is to get 3 points if we also get to play it. Or we could go a breeding manager and just push eggs into 1, 2, 3, 4 birds for 4 points. I like the idea of that. 6 turns left in the game here. question is, do we try to play out the American woodcock? I do think so. Doing that gives us straight up 9 points. After that, we also get access to 4 eggs a turn, which is pretty darn good. Unless we instead go for line to bird's sparrow to just lay even more eggs. Yeah. Let's see, can we get enough food to play out this? So we will have to activate this guy 6 times to lay as many eggs as to get as many points from eggs as this guy. So it's kind of worse in that, but we are getting to lay more eggs, and we do need to fill up 1, 2, 3, we need 4 of these birds to be happy. Nah, I think just straight up doing this guy is better. Then we can just get 4, 5, 6 points a turn. We are getting to lay eggs 4 times, and I think that's going to be enough. All right, let's just pick stuff for this guy then. No, wait, we aren't getting the correct food here. Oh, okay, let's just take the grain, take a cherry, give away a cherry, cycle Ton Woodpecker into picking up Bird Sparrow, take another cherry, and if we by some miracle are gifted a food from the opposition, we just play this guy instead of this guy. But of course that's not happening because we have two turns in a row. So yeah, Bird's Sparrow it is. Waiting is not ideal. I mean, we could have activated here first, gone down once, but we are just losing out on 2 eggs by waiting here. So I do think this is also okay. We are getting 1 more point each activation here, and it's also going to turn into 1 more point from Breeding Manager than we would have gotten with this guy. So it is a 5-point difference, and yeah, just a little bit unlucky with what was available in the bird feeder when we did that. So yeah, that's just the way it is. Not going to utilize this guy until the final 2 actions, in case we are just gifted enough food to maybe play this guy anyway, and then we would have to reconsider what we're doing then. But we are always cycling to the American Robin, because that's just 3 points. And yeah, we're not going to get gifted enough food to play this guy, so we can just easy squeezy cycle cards and start putting them into the Brewers Blackbird now as well. And yeah, that's all the stuff from the Breeding Manager. We can get 6 points on Ecologist. I think this is just about the way this particular seed would be played. And get 1 more there. Cycle that to the Brewers Blackbird. And let's see, how did we do? So when playing the base game, I usually think that a score of 80 is the lower end of what I am happy with. A good score I consider to be around 95. that would be equivalent to 120 points with the Oceania expansion, just because they add so much more like nectar stuff. But it's a lot harder to get good stuff available in this game, because it's just such a much the board is harder to make stuff work with. But 102 points here is I'd say pretty good. None of the 5 most powerful birds in the game are utilized in this game mode, and yeah, I think we did pretty good for ourselves. I think we gave the opposition 1 or 2 cherries for free, but we had a strategy to use these cherries for good. We used them to play the Brant, the Ring-Billed Gull, the American Robin, and yeah, I think the Baltimore Oriole was a really good pickup for us. Also, we played it for the food we got from the Northern Cardinal, which is also pretty darn good. And yeah, I think this 102 game here means that I am looking to be in good shape for the tournament. With that, I would like to say thank you guys for watching. This has been Harbinger, and see you again at the next one. Until then, you guys take care.